The village of Obodo Ama buzzed with excitement. The air was thick with the smell of roasted maize and the sweet scent of fresh palm wine. Women moved about in colorful wrappers, laughing softly as they decorated compounds and shared whispers about the wedding that would soon unite two respected families. Chinwe, graceful, intelligent, and admired by many, was to marry Emeka, the hard-working son of a prosperous farmer. It was a match that brought pride to both families. Everyone looked forward to the celebration. On the night before the wedding, the moon shone gently over the village as Emeka's family arrived at Chinwe's compound. They carried the bride price, heaps of fine yams stacked neatly in baskets, a few healthy goats bleating softly, calabashes filled with sweet palm wine, and a pouch heavy with money. The air was filled with joy and laughter as the families exchanged greetings. The gifts were received with gratitude and stored safely in the storehouse for the next morning's ceremony. Everything seemed perfect. But at dawn, when Chinwe's father went to prepare the items for the elders' presentation, a cry of horror shattered the calm morning air. "They are gone!" he shouted. People came running. The storehouse door was wide open and the gifts had disappeared. Every yam, every goat, every coin gone without a trace. Confusion spread through the compound. Some whispered that perhaps Emeka's family had taken back their gifts. Others feared that thieves had struck in the night. The wedding that had brought joy to the whole village now stood on the edge of shame. Chinwe's mother wept and her father's face darkened with worry. But Chinwe herself did not panic. Her heart was heavy, yet her mind was clear. She said quietly, her eyes scanning the faces around her, "Someone took it, and I will find out who." While others argued and speculated, Chinwe tied her wrapper firmly and began to walk. She moved from her father's house to the market square, asking calm questions, watching people's faces, listening carefully to every word. She visited Emeka's compound too, looking for any sign of deceit or misunderstanding. But every answer sounded too smooth, every explanation too perfect. Whoever had taken the bride price had planned it well. As the sun climbed higher, Chinwe noticed something behind the storehouse. Small, faint footprints on the red earth. They were narrow, almost hidden by the morning dew, but they led somewhere. Her heart began to beat faster. She followed the trail quietly, step by step, until it ended at the old barn behind her family's house, a place long unused and covered in dust. She pushed the creaking door open slowly. The smell of yam dust filled the air. And there, inside the barn, neatly stacked and untouched, were the missing gifts. The yams, the goats, the calabashes of palm wine, even the pouch of money, all exactly as they had been the night before. And beside them stood someone she never expected to see. Her stepsister, Chika. For a moment, Chinwe could not move. "Chika," she said softly. Chika turned, her face caught between guilt and defiance. "You don't understand," she began, her voice trembling. "It's always you, Chinwe. Everyone praises you, your beauty, your manners, your luck. You're the one everyone loves. Now you marry before me while I stay here like a shadow. I just wanted you to lose just once." Chinwe's voice shook, but she stood firm. "You nearly destroyed the peace of this house for envy?" Chika lowered her head, tears filling her eyes. Before long, Chinwe's father and the elders arrived, drawn by the voices. The truth came out quickly. The bride price was returned immediately to its rightful place. The elders listened to Chika's confession in silence, their faces stern, but sorrowful. According to the village custom, she was asked to confess openly before both families and to beg for forgiveness. She did so with tears streaming down her cheeks. The news spread through Obodo Ama faster than harmattan wind. People murmured, shocked that jealousy could live so close to home. Yet, they also praised Chinwe for her wisdom and calm heart. She had acted not in anger, but in truth. And because of her, peace was restored before greater shame could fall upon both families. Emeka's family, moved by her courage and fairness, decided that the wedding would go on. Later that afternoon, Emeka came to her quietly. "You protected our names and our families," he said gently. "Your strength humbles me." The wedding took place that very day. It was quieter than planned, but filled with genuine joy. Relatives shared food, laughter, and relief. The drums sounded again, not for grandeur, but for gratitude. The people of Obodo Ama danced, knowing that truth had triumphed over deceit. And from that day on, the story of Chinwe and the disappearing bride price became one of the most told tales in Obodo Ama. It was not told with mockery or song, but with quiet admiration. For it reminded everyone that envy can rise even within one's own home, but wisdom and courage can restore what deceit tries to steal.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.